Welcome to the Dog Mystic Show. I am so happy to have you here. And my mission is to keep dogs in their forever home by teaching people how to train their dogs without treats and create that everlasting bond with their dog on the soul level. So today, I just want to talk about something that's so dear and important to me to let you know that angels, dogs, dogs are angels placed on this earth to bring us, just give us so much joy, to accept the love and give us love. And they're here to bring us into the present moment. And they have such a better power of forgiveness than people do. So I've started different YouTube channels, and if you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Dog Mystic, that'd be absolutely fabulous. I would greatly appreciate it. But um, for I have one paid like subscription to one YouTube channel, so there's no ads and everything that I always search is is in the feed. But on these new channels, then unfortunately there are so many videos of dogs that are abused and just abused and neglected um, and yes, it shows that power of forgiveness within the video, but I am so emotional that no matter what, I can't get through the video without crying. And it's not fair. It's really, truly not fair. We, as humans, we're the ones who domesticated the dogs. So why do the dogs need to deal with the abuse from people? And it's really sickening because what's the point of getting a dog? What's the point of getting a dog when you're just gonna leave the dog outside? And the worst part is like, leave the dog outside, tied up with no toys, with no mental stimulation, um, no affection, no love. I mean, it's just not fair. If you're gonna get a dog, then treat them like the family. They're pack animals. They want to be a part of everything that's going on. They want to be a part of your family. They see you as a part of the family because they're not with they can't be pack animals and they can't be with their litter mates, or they can't be with other dogs because they're with people. Um, and I am not I'm not a violent person whatsoever. I am a total empath, and when I see animals or children or people for that matter, but especially children and animals that have dealt with so much abuse, that's when the person who did that to them should be tortured slowly to make them feel what like that's let me rephrase that. That's always been um my saying of like they should be tortured slowly and just see what they put the animals through. But unfortunately, that person has probably dealt with so much trauma in their life that since they can't take it out on people, then they're taking it out on the animals. And throughout my life, I have had to forgive people that have hurt me. And yes, it's been hard, but the way that I have been able to forgive them is just realizing that, well, that's what they've learned. That's what they've learned from their family in the past, and they don't know how to at that moment they didn't know how to do it differently or change the family pattern. So um so I have been able to forgive just because of that. And one awesome quote that I have is um learn to forgive others and forgive yourself. Anger makes you smaller, while forgiveness forces you to grow beyond what you were. Because when you when you sit in resentment and you're just ruminating on the events that happened, then the other person is winning. The other person is winning because whatever they did to you at that moment, you're the one who's in your monkey mind to just replay it over and over and over. And all that trauma is just getting like ingrained into your bones, into your cells. So the power of forgiveness is so important. And the reason why I'm bringing this up for people is because animals are amazing. Dogs are able to forgive. They're able to forgive. If you think of the Vick dogs, they were able to they were able to forgive. I'm gonna read to you in my book, Happy Dogs. Well, this is my book. This is my own um my first book that was here for resale. So happy dogs equal happy home. So if you want, okay, you can to get tips and problem solving techniques to have a happy home with happy dogs, then check out my website, thedogmystic.com, and buy my book because there's written instructions, there's videos with QR codes, and all the information is in there. But um, my information on forgiveness is remember the Michael Vick dogs and all the torture that they endured, and they were still able to forgive and trust again. of the 51 dogs listed in court documents, just one, had to be euthanized because of behavioral reasons. Mentioned in the Washington Post article by Emily Giambalvo, 22 of the most challenging cases live at Best Friend Animal Society's sanctuary, a place to recover and learn how to be a dog. And 28 dogs were adopted. So if those dogs can learn how to forgive, then there's so there's so many dogs that need a home. And the amount of the amount of dogs and animals in general, but the amount of dogs that are being abandoned. Um, I'm in Florida, and people just leave them in the freaking Everglades, where there's you know um, Burmese pythons that are like can eat a small dog. Um, why? What's the point? I mean, like if you're gonna have a dog and you can't have the dog, why abandon them in the worst places? Try and find take the time to find them a home, and don't just randomly buy a dog or adopt a dog. Be ready. A dog is just like a child. A dog's mind and a child's mind are almost exactly the same. So just just know that the responsibility of having a dog is okay. It's not as uh, difficult and challenging as raising a child, but um, there's so much more responsibility of having a dog than having a cat. Cats are independent. You can leave them with the litter box and food and water overnight with no problem, or for 24 hours. You can't do that with a dog. Um, but also learn how to forgive. Think of like yin and yang. Okay, so the yin and yang is more or less, um, yes, there's going to be negative, and there's going to be abuse and neglect, and all the negative that's happening. But the yin in there is all the people that are waking up and loving, and all the amazing people that are rescuing and doing everything possible for the animals. That's the yang. That's just you know they're 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 upset with what happened to them, but they're healing the animal by the medical care that they're getting, but also um, the mental the mental healing as well. And within my 22 years of training dogs, I have been so grateful to teach dogs how to be dogs and learn how to be dogs again, and learn how to trust instead of being so aggressive. So, excuse me. Um, it's just so important. it's so important to learn how to forgive, um, share the love, and um, just just know that your dog will always love you. Your dog will always love you and be able to forgive you. And if you do rescue a dog that has trauma, please be patient. And if you see any people that are abusing an animal, do something about it. And if you can't stop it, then make a call. Make a call and do whatever you can to stop the abuse. So I have many whys in my life, but my son is my big why, and helping as many animals and people as possible. That's my why. So as you see, you know, I am being I this is me. I cry at the drop of a dime, but when it comes to something this important, then um, that's why that's what I do. That's why I'm doing what I do. So thank you for taking the time to watch this. And um, the holidays are coming, and please rescue. There are so many beautiful, amazing dogs that need homes, that need your love. And if you want a puppy, I'm sure there's plenty of rescues that have puppies. So thank you for tuning in. Mwah. Have a wonderful evening, day, and weekend, wherever you're tuning in from. Check out my website, thedogmystic.com, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Dog Mystic. Thank you. Bye.